There's two objectives for today. Identify the individuals and variables in our data set. And then after we identify the variables, we'll identify the variables as categorical or quantitative. Let's start off first by saying, well, what is data, right? Data is just information. Statistics is the study of data. Data analysis, what we do is we create graphs, we summarize tables using, summarize data using tables, and then we display it using graphs so that we can ask questions about it. So these are the things that we're looking at. Individuals are the who. Who is it we're collecting information on? You stepped into class today, we did a survey, and I asked just questions such as how much sleep did you get last night, your height, things along those lines, eye color, the grade you're in, things like that. Now, individuals don't have to be people. They could be dogs, they could be cars. When we talk about the variables, that's what we want to know about those people. So this is the what. What is it I want to know about them? That's the variables of interest. And again, I said height, hours of sleep, maximum speed, grade, breed, for dogs, breed, and color for cars, things along those lines. So when we talk about this now, once I get down to the variables, I want to break the variables into two different things, categorical or quantitative. Did I write down a number or am I writing down something else? Putting these things into categories. If they're put into categories, it's categorical. If I write down a number, it's quantitative. So a quantity. Height, hours of sleep, these are easy. These, maximum speed, all of these are quantitative. I get down here, I have breed and color. These two are easy. These are going to be categories. When I look at grade, I may write down a number, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, but is that really a number or is it representing something else? So when you talk about quantitative, if it makes sense to take the average, then we're talking about quantitative information. Grade, because you could be freshman, sophomore, the number actually just represents a category. So sometimes they're like that, a little tricky. Other than that, they're usually pretty straightforward. Once I have this information here, my variables, what I might be interested in doing is displaying just one particular variable. Let's say height. And I'd write down some heights. I have 66, 68, 70, 72, sort of 72. All the data that I collect on height, that's the distribution. The distribution for height is what possible values can they take and how often do they occur. All right, so once we get that, we can display it either in a table or in a graph. For instance, if I want to create something like this, which is a quick dot plot, and I plot my points, something like this. And then what I do is I start looking at the shape. I should look at how spread out the data is using the graph. Okay, so we're going to practice some of these problems in our textbook.